Welcome to Roleplay Cafe. We are here yet again to partake in some Jothic, joyous excitement. We're at finally again at back in. It's been like a month or so, had you guys, since we've been here.
Yeah, we have been September 25th.
It was
last
June
time we played.
20th for me. June 20th. So it's been a long time.
Yeah. It's been a while, and we're glad to have Jason back in the saddle. David's here, John's here, Todd's going to be leading this, of course, as per usual. We're on session 38. I believe this is.
I think 37. I'm not certain though.
37, 38. It's up there, so we're reaching toward the 40.
Oh gosh, let's see. Probably 2 days, I guess.
Okay.
They've been missing.
Oh, okay.
They just disappeared. They went east down the road. Going towards Bricket Bottom, and he never heard a thing about them again. So he's afeared that whatever befell Hootie and the Dwarfish has also befell these two adventurers that he's hired. All right. Now, John, your character George.
Yes.
You have recently arrived here and heard word through sitting around the tavern of this situation as well.
Yes.
And what is your, like, do you introduce yourself into these discussions that are going on?
So George is certainly sitting nearby the I'm sorry, I forget the character's name that sent Bomrick and
Ignatius.
Ignatius.
Yeah.
He's certainly sitting nearby, hoping to hear some more news about what may have happened to the band, because he is desperately looking for them because he is supposed to be part of their next gig, or so he claims. So as he's talking to Lauren, his ear's going to perk up once he hears it. Here's the discussion of the band and Bomrick.
Right.
And he will butt in and say, has there been any news as to where the band may be?
And silence.
Go
ahead.
As Quinlan overhears this, he'll kind of make his way, into earshot to eavesdrop on this conversation.
Very well. And Trotter, Fingersmith. You find yourself there on this evening.
Well, actually, I'm not playing Trotter.
Oh, who are you playing? Sorry.
Sorry to throw you. I meant to update you about that. I literally just finished it.
Canavan.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, look at that. It's Canavan.
There you go. Boom.
Canavan's in the house.
Well, I mean, you're probably not going to meet him until a moment later.
3.
Okay.
3.
Woodland. Yeah.
All right.
At 3 a.m.
Turn call.
I don't know. You want to just message me something? You want to keep that private?
Oh yeah.
Who we're dealing with here?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
Black Dragon or something, or.
Well, I mean, once you get on the road, once you get on the road, it's not going to be too disruptive. I'll just you'll run into them, so I can just wing it, or I'll try to send you a text though. Okay.
I'll just leave you for the time being.
And
all right.
Here it goes.
Yeah. Can never be easy with you, Dale, can it?
Yeah.
You can't just be chilling in a tavern, having a brewski with your buddies, can you?
No.
Cheers.
All right. So Ignatius, he wants to find out what the hell's going on, right? What's happened to the band? What's happened to the two adventurers he sent out to find them? We've heard stories that there's more creatures, being forced down from the Rumble Down Mountains to the north because of the wax that's encroaching southwards. But he just wants some answers, And as he's saying that, Reeve Ferris. Now, Reeve Ferris, he's the nervous little halfling mayor or reeve of the town here. He pipes up. He says, "Hey, who Who gives a darn about missing musicians and a dwarf and a tree hugger? We have more important things to deal with. This wax is getting closer and closer to us. But more importantly, why does it not go over Stoney Lonesome? Look across the lake, everyone. It's clear to see that for some reason it is not encroaching upon that tower. We should find that out. That's more important than missing bagpipes and spandex-wearing dwarves. And I for one will put up a reward or I'll hire. Wait, aren't a couple of you already sworn deputies here? And he turns to Lauren, who I believe
Lauren
is...
groans. He rolls his eyes, looks up at the ceiling, and then kind of casually or nonchalantly pops open his pouch and the moths fly out of it. And he says, "Yes, afraid you're. Well, I think I'm the only deputized individual here.
That's
correct?
right. A-Rig is AWOL and Trotter's AWOL. Yes.
Trotter's AWOL. Yeah,
Oh.
I say conveniently enough, you have me at a disservice, outnumbered apparently. So perhaps I am your huckleberry this day."
Well, then I charge you as a duly appointed deputy to look into this, and I will gladly deputize whoever else here wants to go up there and have a look.
Quinlan will clear his throat and step up, and pull his hood down. I am Quinlan. I know something about this wax as I come from Joth, but I'm more interested in discovering what happened to Hootie and the dwarffish. But I'm willing to investigate both. They might be tied together anyway.
And what is your interest? The band of musicians. I may ask.
Let's say I have befriended Hootie, and I was the one that introduced Hootie to the dwarffish. So you might say I have some skin in the game, as it were.
This man lies.
What?
What?
I am the one who introduced Hootie to the dwarfish.
Quinlan will look at Lauren and cock an eyebrow, and kind of look away.
Hootie and I were roommates at JBU, Joth Bardic University.
Yes, I do not know anything about that, but it was I who rescued him from the Lake of Talons. Where were you then, George? Right?
I was on my way here to join the band in Brigand's Bottom.
Ah, so then you have some skin in the game as well. You would like to find Hootie and the dwarffish.
Oh, of course.
Then we must all work together.
We have contractual obligations.
Ah. So you have money to lose then.
And my good name.
Speaking of money, Lauren pushes his empty mug to the side and looks towards the halfling. And he says, as far as I understood, looking down at his tarnished, his ribbon, his badge of honor, which is now kind of like soiled and frayed around the edges. He kind of rubs a hand over it to straighten it out, and of course it doesn't. It starts to roll back up.
Again.
Yeah. And he says, as far as I understood it, my dude at Blackfish Bay, that they did not. I'm not sheriff of Stoney Lonesome.
What's happening up there, and what's happening all around us with this wax it will affect us all if we're not careful. If we don't investigate what's going on, we have to find it. So I charge you as a duly appointed deputy to investigate this. And yes, along the way, by all means, look for these missing musicians and their magical bagpipe, if you must. Yes, and the other two individuals that the barkeep here hired. Yes, indeed. And as for the rest of you, and he kind of reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small pouch and uncurls a couple of other faded, ratty-tatty, rolled up ribbons. He says, I, Reeve Ferris of Blackfish Bay, would like to deputize the rest of you in this endeavor.
What would be the responsibilities and benefits of being a deputy here?
The responsibilities are to do as the Reeve asks you to investigate various crimes and misdemeanors in the vicinity of Blackfish Bay.
And you're the Reeve?
Well, yes, I am. Can't you see my look here on around my neck is my necklace of office, my chain of office. Don't you see it?
I'm sorry, your poorly kept dress kind of does not scream authority figure to me here. It may just be the small town.
Well, I don't go flaunting it around like a lord of Joth, you know. I mean, I am a humble man, you know. Be that as it may, as duly appointed deputies, you will be given a weekly stipend to assist you in your endeavors.
Yeah, Quinlan stretches out his hand. I'll take my 2 weeks in advance.
2 weeks in advance?
Yes, you can't imagine we will find this information out in less than a fortnight. Do you?
Well, I don't know. Make a charisma check.
Charisma check, okay.
Yeah, maybe charisma check.
What's my charisma? My charisma's 12, I believe. Is it not? No, 16. I like that.
Ooh, look at you.
Come on, baby.
Who's the bard here? Wait a minute.
Hey. All right, so Quinlan,
I wouldn't believe anything George tells you. He's a liar. He may not be a bard.
It says it in his name. Yeah. All right, so he agrees to give you all 2 weeks in advance, the lofty sum of 20 gold pieces each.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And yes, your task is to investigate Stoney Lonesome, see why there's no wax there around it, and if along the way you find the missing individuals, I'm sure the barkeep here will reward you well for your endeavors. Yes.
Lauren slides 5 back over to the Reeve. This will bring us for my. And he slides 5 more towards across the bar to pay for his tab.
Okay. Well, what were you paying the Reeve for?
Because I'm renting the place out from him.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right. Okay. So, as it is, it's still daytime. All right, probably midday at this point. All right. You can decide when and if you want to head out and which way you want to go and where you want to go first and all that. And while you do that, I'm just going to go tuck in my son. So,
all right.
Hit the pause button, and I'll be back in a second.
The pause button, you got it.
Whatever. And,
so in other words, you have to cross country it?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to show you another map because this is kind of deceptive. This map that you're seeing isn't really to scale, okay? So I'll show you what I got for a kind of a hex map idea, okay?
Oh boy.
On this.
Oh.
So, okay. Really rough. And what I'm just showing here is places where you guys have traveled to during our adventures. SL is Stoney Lonesome.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
maybe we can go west along the lake. there.
So we're at the bottom.
Disembark there.
Yeah, at the bottom. Okay, Blackfish Bay, BFB.
BFB. Yep.
BFB. You will see though, if you look across to Stoney Lonesome, it's about 4 miles across the lake. Okay, and it's higher ground, so that's why you can see it. Usually, you're about 3 miles to the horizon, but it's higher ground. You can see that the wax has come around it.
Oh, that yellow is the wax, right?
Is the wax? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Okay. The yellow is the wax, right?
Gotcha. So it's on the north. It's on the northeast, north and northeast side.
That's
Yeah.
aggressive.
But you can also see that there is a wide path from the tower down to the very north shore of the lake, right? But there's wax on either side of it.
So it's
Okay.
it's literally coming around the tower.
It's coming around the tower, probably, I don't know, we'll say 100 yards out from the tower
Okay.
on all sides, and with about a 50-yard path open channel leading down to the water's edge.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So can we make it? If we can make it on land, can we tell from here we could make it on land to the tower?
You could make it on land from the east. The bridge, the land bridge that goes across. I'll go back.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right on the big map.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Or we can go around the west, around Weirdwood and and up through Old Temple.
Well, no.
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 Won't work?
No. Here, I'm just gonna. I'll do it on this map here. Let's see. This is gonna give it to me here. So, the wax is kind of like down to here.
It's blocking our.
Okay,
Oh, so we have to go over the land
but
bridge,
it's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming
or
this
via the
way.
lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what you got.
Holy
Oh,
cow.
we gotta
So
go.
we got to
Yeah,
take
we
the
got-
lake some distance at least. We got to be on
So
the
it's
lake.
like it's coming underneath the land bridge,
Yeah.
Yes, we could. Yeah.
right? So yeah, you've either got the water or you've got from the east.
Yeah, so east it is. It looks like that. Can we? What about this? No, we can't.
What?
We can't go. Can't go any further north through the land bridge and disembark and come around, or is that all wax? Would that be considered to be waxy too?
One
Yeah,
point
know
you're
what I
saying.
like is all this stuff wax?
Wax
all the way down
is
to the water. Like, is this filled in?
this is
Oh,
wax
okay,
left,
okay.
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's open.
So we basically got to go in. We got to take a boat to that land right here.
Here
Yeah,
Right.
here.
And
or
then-
there? Oh, okay, yeah, and then jump around. Okay.
or walk up. I got you. Land
Or
here.
walk up
and
around.
Well, I would hate to add yet another treacherous adventure across the land bridge. If we're going to do it, let's just land here and go right up.
Okay,
I mean, I'm
Okay.
not real. I don't want to land here and then hike up and around and land.
and go all the way around. Oh no, I agree.
That land bridge could add just one more dangerous. I mean, Quinlan would like the the path of least resistance is on Quinlan's mind right now.
That little sliver.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess you need to find someone to take you across.
Right.
Look for one of.
We need a boat.
Or we steal a boat.
Look for a steal.
Or we
Steal.
steal a boat.
Yeah, Quinlan
Or
brings in-
commandeer a
This is
boat.
Quinlan,
This is a
commandeer
fishing
one.
town. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Sorry,
Or deputized.
that's right.
You're deputized.
Exactly.
That's right.
We are
This is
official representations of
Yep.
the Blackfish Bay government,
Yeah,
as
Yeah.
it were.
and Quinlan will stand proudly behind both of you as you commandeer a vessel from a local.
Well, Stallworth might be around
Well,
with a boat.
I
just
don't know if
saying.
we want to commandeer it as opposed to what's the other word? Need somebody to helm the boat for us, so to
Right,
speak.
right,
With
right.
the rowboat or
Recruit.
something.
We're going to recruit a boat and a pilot, right? A
Yes,
captain.
yes. Yes.
All
that
right.
is what
Well,
we
do you want to see if Stalworth's around?
Yes.
Nell?
we'll give it a try.
Maybe we'll say
I
there's
mean,
a.
you can roll random,
Yeah.
for him because he's
Oh, yeah.
mainly based there. He's going to be based there, parked.
Yeah, let's just say there's a 2 in 6 chance that he's there. Okay. Otherwise,
Okay.
they got to find somebody else.
What are you doing?
So go ahead, roll it. Del.
Odell's rolling.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
we got to get him involved.
Yeah, right. Don't tell me Dell's hanging out at the foot of the tower up there, trying to get into the building.
Right. He's already at the tower.
If it was,
At the top of the tower already.
He's
Waving
already
a
in the
flag.
tower, right? 2.
So, okay. All right.
That's
so
it.
Stalwart he's there.
Sure.
Okay. So
just make sure you pay him handsomely.
yeah. Well, you can
about all that?
you can run him
Well,
while
this is
before
going
we-
to be on behalf of the city of Blackfish Bay.
Yeah.
Commandeering it. So Trotter will not make any profit on this one.
Got a tag.
Very well. All right. So, Stalworth, you have a small crew, I believe, with your boat. Yeah. And you are able to ferry the party across the lake. You folks on the boat, you will note that Stalworth kind of stays to the shallows on either the east or the west side. He does not go anywhere near the Talons. These imposing black, jagged stone structures that rise out of the lake. The water around the Talons is much deeper than the rest of the lake. Stalworth, what side of the lake are you going to take?
He'll be flying up to the left side.
The left side? Okay.
Yeah, if he knows where you wanted to,
they
disembark it.
They want to land about... No, that's right. They want to land about here, I guess. Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
He says, "What be your favorite color?"
All right. So,
Wow.
one of you roll a 6-sided dice as we head across the lake.
I can do it.
Anybody? Sure. Yep. A 2. All right.
No, a 3.
3.
That's a 2 with the last roll.
And, okay. 3. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's very
all
important.
right.
Although a 3's worse, like usually.
Is it?
So,
I think.
Right for it. It was 3.
it takes about, probably say a little over an hour to row the 4 miles, I guess. I don't know. I guess what's a rivercraft go? That's a good question. Here we go. Vehicles. Rules for vehicles. And movement rate. What do we got? Movement rate. Shoot. I can't find it too quick. Anyways, we'll just say a little over an hour. Okay. I mean,
Yep.
these guys have all got big arms,
Sure.
They're rowing like madmen. All right. And
Olympic.
And you're helping him row. Yeah.
they get you across the water without any incident.
Oh, nice. We'll take that.
Nice. Yes, that's a freebie. All right. So, as you approach the shore, yes, you can see the wax to the west going up the western slope of this hill. It's being held back in a fairly uniform manner.
How
There's
how tall is the wax? Is it?
the wax. It's at its edge. It's just touching the ground, but within about 3 feet, it slopes up to be about 4 feet deep,
Oh wow.
and it appears to have a very thick crust on it. Any trees that were in the path of the wax are denuded, and they're just nothing but empty stumps.
Wow.
All right, covered in a thick layer of this material.
Yeah. And Quillen
All right.
will point out that In my experience, if you are caught in it, it will do to you what it has done to these trees.
So now, what's that?
Is this
Go ahead.
is this a common occurrence in this part of the world?
These people in black, there have been tales of the wax, brought by travelers from the city of Joth itself. The locals here have been anti-waxers. They have not believed these tales. They believe it's just a big conspiracy.
Right.
Tread lightly.
Right?
Always conspiracy until someone dies, right?
Yeah. They are not worshippers of Thraxus, the dragon god who has said to be protecting the city of Joth itself and other communities from the encroaching wax. But now the wax is here in their very backyard. So we'll have to see how the folk here react to this. So, yeah. Now,
Have
Yes?
you tried burning it to see? Maybe we should throw a lit torch on it and see how it reacts to flame. I mean, wax melts when you light a candle.
We have time. As I climb out of the boat onto the shore, I'll look at George. We have time. Be my guest.
But up so it increases flow.
It did not occur to me to bring a source of light. There are oil lamps everywhere in Joth, and I just assumed it would be the same here. It's quite difficult to travel, but would you happen to have any means of lighting a torch and a torch on your person?
Well, no. I see in the dark about as well as you. I do not have any lanterns or torches. Lauren, as the leader of this posse, hopefully you will have this.
According to my sheet, Lauren has 2 torches is on his person, so I will keep it at that.
Okay.
I will say one has been partially used, so he will hand that one over.
Yes.
I will do my best to, save the torch by not throwing it in, but just trying to
touch it,
melt the wax at the edge.
All right. So you're just holding it close to the edge of the wax.
Yeah, I'm kind of pressing the flame up against it, almost to the point where the flame would be close to be snuffed out, just to get as much heat on it as possible.
When you do that, you start to see the edge of the wax bubble, and then it just surges over the flame and up the torch.
Oh wow!
Make a dex check.
All right, this might be the end of George
alive. Yeah. Our job is done here.
Actually, wait. I'm doing something to you. So, no. You're not going to make a dex check. You're going to make a save. Yeah, you're going to make save versus Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath. I don't... Oh, Breath attacks.
Breath attacks, yeah.
Nice.
I succeeded.
Okay, all right.
I just succeeded.
Yeah, you succeed. So, the wax just surged up into the heat and enveloped the whole handle of the torch, and you were able to, get your hand off it before it enveloped your hand, and then it just pulls it in to the main body of the wax, and you can see as it pulls it in, it starts to break apart.
Oh, well, that answers your question, does it not, George?
It does. He looks sheepishly at Lauren. I believe I owe you a torch. Here, take one of the gold back that you used to pay for my drinks.
I will not argue with you. You take it.
Now, is Stallworth going to wait there? Del?
It's
that.
probably, I mean, he's probably irritated with having to do it as a freebie anyway, unless otherwise directed. He's going to turn tail,
Mm-hmm.
and get back to what he's doing.
So he's going to take off. Okay.
Unless directed otherwise, yeah, he's not going to sit there and wait for the wax to envelop him, too.
Right.
He's going to shake his head and like go crazy.
The wax does not go into the water.
Okay.
It stops at the water's edge.
Well, you can just see it closing in on y'all. That little passage getting narrower.
But no, it's not getting narrower. No, that's the thing. It's not getting narrower.
Right? Really?
Nope. It is steady. It's almost like it's hitting something. That you can't see.
Okay.
All right.
Invisible wall.
So
you see, he still turns tail and ruins them.
As you look up, okay, so Stallworth leaves. As you look up the slope, you can see in this copse of trees here on the edge of it, you can see there's a tent.
Quinlan squints. Does it look anything like the tent of the bell diver that I?
Yes, it does. Yes.
All right, I will kind of give us a low whistle to get everybody's attention and call them over and tell them, George, Lauren, the tent there, it is much like the one that was on the east side of this lake where I rescued Hootie from the strange goings-on. They were using him to somehow put a man into the water. And Weird, I don't know if any of you know Weird, but he was killed by the hand of one of these men. So where that tent is could be some dangerous people.
Do we have a way to skirt around it?
Well, yeah, the copse of trees could provide you some cover. If you stayed close to the wax on the left side there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Now I can I can certainly attempt to sneak up and see if it is occupied. If you are all willing to wait.
I'm more than willing to wait. I don't know what these people are, but if you say they're dangerous, I would prefer to avoid them if possible.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So, is this where you want to try and move silently?
Yeah, that sounds about right. MS, that would be, what am I, level...
What are you, level 2?
I'm level 2, yep. Move silently, not great chances here. Is that 10%?
I always have this is a problem about thieves in BX. It just seems so...
Well, I don't roll. Technically, you would roll.
I'm going to roll. Oh, yeah, I'm going to move.
And you roll and keep it hidden, and I don't know if I'm moving silently.
You don't know. Yeah, I know that. It's just... I know there's some house rules that go, you do it at 2 levels higher, but I think we'll just stick with this for now.
I mean, if not, people would not ever... I would never endeavor to do it if I knew I wasn't moving silently, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it.
Exactly.
I'm hoping I'm moving silently, right? So
okay.
George and Lauren may hear me and be able to say, hey, dude, what's up? All right, so... But, yeah.
Okay.
So I want to move to within about slowly trying to pick up any movement or sound for every step I go. So as soon as I can tell there's somebody there or something going on, I will arrest my forward movement.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know how close I'll have to get to see or hear something, if there is something, but that's my goal.
Okay.
I'll stop as soon as I hear or see something.
Okay, so you make your way quietly up the slope. The slope is kind of rocky and bare with some, scraggly bushes here and there as you get closer and closer to that copse of trees. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, I see. That was 6 seconds. So. Okay. You don't hear anything as you get closer and closer to the tent.
Okay, as long as I don't see or hear anything, I'm going to go all the way up to the tent.
Okay.
And eventually peek in. Look around the tent to see if there's any signs of life, signs of camping, like an old fire pit, horses,
Yes, okay.
livestock, anything.
Okay, so on the east side of the tent,
Okay.
more towards the facing the bridge, there's a small fire pit. There seems to be all kinds of equipment and such. You can see inside the tent. There's some sort of sleeping cots.
Okay.
There is actually on the floor of the tent.
Okay.
Is a large, probably a 5-foot tall shard of black rock that's embedded in the ground. It's jagged, pointy at the top,
Okay.
and it's got these blue lines glowing in it.
Okay. So they put the tent up around this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
All
no
right.
sign of life so far. Now, is the fire pit smoldering? Any smoke coming off of it? I'll stick a toe in. Is it hot?
It's been out for a few hours.
Okay.
All right. Probably you think probably they used it for breakfast.
Okay.
All right.
So with that, I'll saunter a little closer to the tent, poke my head in so I can see, make sure around every corner there's no one in the tent. If there is no one in the tent, I will call Lauren and George up. I'll wave them up to the tent.
Okay. Roll a 6-sided dice.
6-sided dice.
Quinlan.
1.
1.
Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted.
Perfect. 5. That means you are surprised.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So thanks, guys. Thanks for whistling and hollering up. Somebody was sneaking up on me.
And you hear this grunt come from behind you, like, okay?
Okay.
And this individual gets an attack upon you.
Uh-oh.
Surprise attack. Uh-oh. Find my food here. Okay. 8. All right. So you feel a breeze pass over you as you duck, just barely avoiding a huge two-handed blade
Holy shit.
that swung for your head.
Okay. So
And as you
he's outside the tent as I'm going into the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He came around the other side.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. And you see Crutledge. All right. And that's the big guy under the NPC's picture there, eh?
Yep. I will whistle loudly to hopefully get the attention of my my comrades, and I will draw my short sword and defend myself.
Roll for initiative.
Defend myself.
Roll for initiative. Okay.
All right, here we go.
So, yeah, there'll be 2 melee rounds of attack before the rest of the party can get to you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So roll for initiative.
Okay, I have a dex bonus of +1. So I got a 3 + 1, 4 for me.
4, and he gets no dex bonus. So you have initiative.
All right. So again, whistling loudly, and then I'll step in with my short sword, trying to draw his big swing so I can step under it and drive my sword into him. Hopefully, no, not gonna happen.
Oh no!
So I can't get him to feint forward with that big sword, so I can catch him off guard.
And actually, I
He's too
should have
smart
remembered,
for me.
he's got a two-handed sword, so he's always going to go last in initiative,
Oh, okay.
right? Two-handed weapons go last. Very well. So he recognizes you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Or wait a minute. Did he ever see you? I wonder if he did. It was weird. He saw you were hiding.
Yeah, no, I snuck in, stole Hootie, and got away. The only one that
That's
saw me, I
right.
think, was Weird. I don't think they ever saw me.
I don't think they ever saw you. You're absolutely right.
I was
So he
hiding
doesn't
in the
know.
bushes. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So he does not recognize you.
Hmm.
But you just see that he's got a murderous intent in his face,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to swing that big two-handed sword again. All right. So he hauls it up again and brings it swinging around.
You need a 13 for me.
I need a 13, and he gets +1 for that. Plus he's got 14.
Okay.
Ooh.
He hits you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Find this funny at all?
And he makes
Oh.
7 points damage.
Oh,
that might do it.
describe how you kill Quinlan where he stands.
Oh no.
Oh no. Odd your attempts at being surprised.
We knew
Well, that was
Oh
quick.
no.
8:55 till we lost the first character.
I know. What the hell? What the hell?
Detect.
And that was with
So
you
how does-
tucking your kid in, man. How can you tuck your kid in at night
You're right.
and then come back here?
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Decapitate
Oh,
somebody.
So how does he die? How does he die?
How does he die? Well,
Yeah.
I try to get him to swing that big sword, and he won't fall for it. So as I get impatient and drive forward, he just drops the blade down and splitting my skull to my collarbone.
Oh,
He just lets the weight of the sword as I step in, right through my skull, right to the collarbone. And I'm in the tent, so I'm not certain my friends have seen this. Right?
Well, he was
Yeah.
outside and went in,
he was
right?
Yes.
outside when he swung at you the first time.
So you wouldn't know maybe
Noticed
that
that.
I've just been
heard-
killed.
Oh, we heard the whistles.
Right. Well,
Yep.
they stopped pretty
Abruptly.
yeah, abruptly. Correct. It's like just dead. Stopped.
Okay, all right.
You understand why I stay out of the party at least 25% of the adventure to increase my chances of
Yeah, I
survival.
figured that's what you're up to.
Okay, all right. So,
Let me get past the dead stuff and then I'll lose myself.
so Canavan,
That's a good strategy, Dale. I got to remember that.
You
Yeah, I
have-
know, right?
you have heard this, and you have been hiding.
Let him get it out of his system and then I'll.
All right.
Yeah.
Trust me, he'll never get it out of his system. Now he's got the taste of blood again, Dale. Are you kidding?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. All right. So, Dell, your character has been alerted by this commotion. I don't know where you're hiding.
Yeah,
But-
I was curiously hiding off a bit to the north of that and wondering, I saw this individual go inside the tent, and I had been there for a while, being pushed, kind of chased down from the wax, as it were, hiding in place.
Right.
And I hear, I'm assuming, and I can roll to see if I hear it because we've got a chance of 2 and 6 to hear things. So, see if I do hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'm just taking leave to do that. Otherwise, it would have been okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I
So you
hear
had a 26
it.
chance of hearing this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I would have heard it more so than just seeing him walk in there, and I hear that sploosh, splatter, and the collapse, and see the little on the inside of the tent. Maybe,
in front of
yeah,
the tent.
exactly. And this at that point in time, I draw an arrow, slide it in, notch it, and slink out of my position a little bit and start to pirouette around, or not pirouette,
So let
not
me get this
pirouette.
straight.
Not really.
So you sprouted out of my skull when he split my skull. You kind of sprouted out of that, like
yeah,
a
just
little
like
fairy, like a little
like a little hooker out of a birthday. Okay, but anyway, No,
out of a birthday
no.
cake.
I'm pivoting around, to get a better view of the guy that would have did this, right?
Right.
So, okay, that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing. Okay. The rest of you, you're down the slope. Let me see. Did you actually see this happen? If it's over 3 or over, you did. You did. You saw Quinlan fall, split to the collarbone by Crutledge and his huge two-handed sword. What are the rest of you doing?
Running if they're smart. Diving into the
Killed
lake.
a deputized Blackfish Bay individual. What's he look like?
Who, Crutledge?
What's he wearing? Yeah, his
Oh,
armored
he's,
up.
What is he
Like
wearing?
a knight or something?
He has he's got chainmail on. If you look under the NPC pictures, you'll see him there, just to give you an idea. But
He's got chainmail on.
But that's when he's got his chainmail off, okay? But he wears chainmail over his large tattooed frame, and that's what he's wearing right now.
Oh, Crutledge.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he in the journal or what? I mean, where did?
Under handouts. Under handouts, NPCs. Open that up, and there's all kinds of pictures of everybody.
Yeah. Lauren will turn towards George. Say, well, this is a conundrum. That head is surely gonna be a problem for us continuing up our way to our objective. Not to mention that he just de-deputized one of the newly deputized.
De-deputized.
And as Lauren's saying this, he's readying his short bow.
Readying his short bow.
Okay. I forgot. I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, all this. You just thought we were ignoring you.
George looks back and sees that the boat is gone. It's both sides. There's wax on either side. Well, perhaps we could try to trick him into the wax. I don't know what the choices are. I'm not much of a swimmer.
Right.
However, he is a big man. Perhaps he's not capable of swimming, and he wouldn't come after us if we went in a few feet.
I'm going to see if I'm going to roll here and see if he notices you guys down there, or if he's too intent on.
He may take it out of our hand.
Crutledge is no joke.
No.
Notices?
He has noticed you guys down the slope.
He has.
All
okay.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
But he has not noticed Canavan. All right.
All right.
Jason, are you going to roll up another character?
No, I have Sarah. I have my first level cleric, Sarah.
Okay. All right.
So she could either be with Canavan, or she could be, coming over the land bridge or something, seeing it from the land bridge.
I think, would that work with that character, Del? Or is he...
Not necessarily. Maybe coming over the land bridge might be better for this
Canavan's
situation.
a loner.
Yeah, he's more of a lone wolf.
Okay.
But he just...
Like most of Dale's characters.
Dale likes to play alone, I think.
Yeah.
Dale's got that. Dale's got the Skyrim syndrome.
He hopes the rest of the party's killed.
Yeah,
and
he's got
does
that
get
Skyrim. He loves to role play with himself.
That's why I play Joth. Eventually,
Inner
it keeps
monologue.
me.
Eventually, yeah, you are alone. Eventually.
Okay. So let's just... So Crutledge sees the group down below. He doesn't see
the two of us.
the two of you. He doesn't see Canavan. He doesn't see Sister Sarah, who we will bring in the next combat round. Okay.
The hell you will. She's turning and running. She can see clearly from the land bridge. That shit ain't good.
All right. So what we'll do is we're just going to you're going to get, because you haven't been seen, Canavan. I'll give you a free attack before we declare spells and melee movement and do initiative for the others. Okay.
Oh, I'm not attacking. They need to be.
And range.
Yeah, I'm not. Kennevan's not attacking. What he's doing is waiting for Crutledge
You and me.
to exit and go down. I mean, I'm not going to do. He's holding off that, and he'll as soon as he gets out the way, I'm gonna peer into the tent.
Oh, you want to get that close? Okay.
You'll thank me or you won't.
I see.
But as long as there's enough distance between Cutledge and myself, he's going to be nearer them.
Nearer to them. You want him to be nearer to them before you go to the tent.
Yeah, he needs to be on his path down there, and I'm gonna look.
Okay. Yeah, because he has spotted them.
When I get to where I can look in the tent, I'm gonna glance over in the tent and see what's going on.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
That's all.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so let me just
I'll hold my action. Does it work?
let me hold your action. Okay, let me just see what he's gonna do here. Okay, so the higher this is, the I'll just make a simple roll actually. Okay, so 3 and above, he's gonna go towards you guys down the slope, or 3 or below, he's gonna hold his ground and wait for you to come to him. Okay.
Carefully come.
And he is going to start trudging down the slope towards the two of you.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
With the sword held in 2 hands, Conan style, up high. All right.
Dripping with blood.
Dripping with the blood of Quinlan.
What is his story? His problem.
All right. So we will then. He will be out of your way, Canavan. All right.
And I'll glance in there, the side, and make sure that nobody else is in the tent. Basically, I've only seen one individual so far.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
And
You're looking around the tent, and again, you don't see anybody else in the tent.
Once I see him trudge off, though, I'll slip into the tent and check to see if the individual's dead, which I'm assuming he is. And then I'll rifle through his stuff.
The blood pooling around the mouth of the tent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll pilfer through his stuff and see if I can, take anything that's.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Jason, if you got anything of value that you can have,
hold him up by his ankles and dump it out.
He has a backpack. Thieves' tools fall out. A sling is on his hip. A short sword is laying by his body. He's in leather armor. There are 3 stakes and a mallet tumble out of the backpack. A water skin and 3 small sacks and a coin purse.
10 gold in it.
With 45 gold.
Yeah.
45 gold.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. You hit the lottery.
Yeah, that's because I sold Hootie to the band. And got 20. We just got 2 weeks' pay. See, good thing I got paid early, right?
Yeah, good thing you demanded that early, yeah.
That's right. So that's what is on him, yes.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll be doing that, and I suppose it'll be what I'm engaged in the meantime.
So you've got all that listed stuff. You're pilfering Quinlan's body, I suppose.
Yeah, I've got my own leather armor, so I'm just getting the backpack, and the sword. I've already got one. I'll kind of leave it there for a moment, but basically it's getting the backpack.
Meanwhile, the other 2 of you are seeing Rutledge slowly advancing down towards you, right? If you want, you've got time to make a missile attack before he will engage with you. If you're able to.
George is going to grab can grab a stone and try to like dip it into the wax and throw it with this sling at.
Interesting.
Got him in that wax. Yep.
Okay. Make a dex check. See if you can do this.
Okay.
Otherwise, well, let's see what happens. Oh, okay.
Success.
So you are able to pluck a stone, dip it into the wax, break the crust enough to dip it into the acidic underlayer, and get it into your sling.
It's probably going to put a hole in my sling. I might get one throw out of it.
We're going to get
All
it.
right.
We'll wind it up
Mm-hmm.
and launch it at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, come on. No. Crap.
Oh. All right. And that goes wide as the leather thong of your sling lets go because of the acid eating through it.
Right.
Okay? And your sling is no good anymore. All right. Anybody else got a missile attack or a spell they can do against Crutledge before he is upon you?
Yeah, I will shoot him right in his eye. How about that? How about that
What?
for confidence?
I didn't think of that.
With your
the two
short
roll.
bow. Okay. You're supposed to shoot the arrow, not throw the bow at him. Okay?
My nerve has obviously been broken. Seeing this.
It's like those movies where the lady throws the gun at the guy, you know?
Yeah. Right.
All right. No. But yeah, no.
Lauren looks at the bow and
you
tosses
miss
it down.
again. And now he is upon you.
I have a mop.
And before we roll initiative, we can declare if anybody's rolling, making any spell attacks, or if they're moving away, or if they're otherwise retreating from him.
George, now's the time. If you are going
George is definitely
for a
retreating
swim.
now. He's going to, despite not being a strong swimmer, he is running for the water.
You're running for the water. All right.
Run away!
Sarah will
Yes?
draw her mace and move toward the tent and the skirmish.
You're moving towards the tent. Okay.
Well, moving toward the whole area from the. I don't know how far I am. The land bridge. I have no idea how far it is, so it could take me. Right, but she's moving toward the whole skirmish.
Okay. Yeah. No, I said you would be involved at the end of this round.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the next round you will be. Okay. So we'll say that. So are you doing a retreat, George, or are you doing a fighting withdrawal?
Lauren just interposed himself in between the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
He's not
it's
gonna-
a full-on retreat, I think.
Yeah.
Full on retreat.
He does
Okay.
not think he's going to stand a chance against this giant hulking guy with the two
Okay. So
No,
as far as
The Lake of
Yes?
Talons is not a tourist destination, so we'll see how well that goes.
it's not like
Swim at
it's
your
not
own
like-
risk.
You may as well jump in the wax.
It might look like Lake Tahoe, but
Right.
it ain't Lake
Roll
Tahoe.
around.
George doesn't know that. No one
Okay.
gave him
Right.
the lowdown of what the water was that they were going over.
Okay. All right. So you're retreating. Lauren is getting in the way. Okay. And Sister Sarah has not. She will be engaging in the next round. Right. So now we're going to roll initiative. Right.
Yep. So that's a what?
Here we go.
1d6, right?
Crutledge rolls a 3.
And what here's
This is
there
party.
initiative.
Roller.
There it is.
Yeah, 6. 6 that dice.
Oh,
Great.
Okay, so Crutledge is attacking. And who is he attacking? Who does he... 1-2, he goes for Lauren. 3-4, he goes for the retreating George with a +2 bonus.
gee.
For George.
Uh-oh.
Of course. That
Okay.
figures.
So-
That figures. That's right up his.
Yeah, actually, nope. Again, wait a minute. Ret this because no, he has to go last. He's got a two-handed weapon. You
Oh, yeah,
guys
that's right.
always get the initiative.
I forgot about
Always
that.
get the initiative. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So, what are you going to do?
I'm
George,
attacking.
You're
George is
attacking.
running.
George is
Yeah.
running. Okay, good. So go ahead, do your attack.
Okay. Let's see. I think I hit this 20-sided next to my longsword.
I would suggest
What
the
I'm-
9 iron.
Right. Let me see if this works. It worked, but not a hit though.
No.
One. That's not right. That's damage. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
not right. So attack roll.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah,
Melee.
do it.
And add your bonus.
+1. Yeah, I was hit on thing. Okay,
Nice.
that's better.
15.
Plus 7 damage. Take that.
Ooh, you hit him.
Yeah. Oh, plus
All
2
right.
is 9. 9 damage.
9? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, you got underneath his defenses.
Wait. Let me make sure. Did it add it in there? No, 7 damage.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
7.
Yeah.
Totally
Just 7?
Yes. Yeah. That would have almost killed me. So yeah.
Hey,
just
wow.
It killed Quinlan.
right.
All right. Okay, so you swing. You struck him underneath his arm, underneath his left arm, as he was raising his weapon.
Take that, villain.
George is able to evade this attack. So
George,
anything.
strike.
George's not. George
He's already running.
is not
that's
here.
Right. Never
Okay.
mind.
Rutledge, though, is swinging now at you with the mighty two-handed sword from high ground and comes swinging down on you. And, you are able to evade that, and sparks fly off the rocks as he hits the ground to your left with his blade. Okay. That is the end of that round. At this point now, Sister Sarah.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
Well, as
Yes.
far as
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
in the thing, because
Yeah.
this is the second round, I wanted to step out. As far as in the tent, how did you describe it before? What am I seeing here?
Oh, what's in the center of the tent? Okay, so you see this 5-foot tall, black, sharded rock that's covered in these glowing blue lines. Energy. All right? You can, and as if you're getting within a few feet of it, you can almost feel a hum, a thrum coming off of it.
Looks like it's implanted in the ground heavily, right?
Yeah. You can see the ground has been disturbed as if they've actually erected it there. And quickly, as you glance around, you can see picks and shovels. So you deduce that they placed it there. Okay.
Okay. Let me check my intelligence on this.
What do you want to know?
No, I mean just how stupid I might be.
Okay.
And realize this because I know what it's kind of doing, but out of desperation and witnessing what just happened here, I'm going to put my shoulder to it and see if I can topple it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Of course, I'll use one of the pickaxe or something like that and kind of brace myself and hit it, slam it. I've been just trying to do anything to get it to fall. Okay.
All right. So, what's your strength? Oh, I see it right
11.
here. 11. Right? Okay. So, in this case, because it's going to require a good amount of strength, okay, I'm gonna use an optional rule here. Instead of rolling under with a D20, I want you to roll under with rolling 4D6. Because this in there really good.
Let me, I'll do this on here.
You go to the D6 and you slide across to the 4. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't roll under your strength.
No.
All right. Okay. So it's in there really good. I mean, it's probably a few feet under the ground. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that I'll just recoil, pick up my things, and start backpedaling out of the tent. But that's what I'll be doing as we go into the next round.
All right. The next round. Okay. All right. Next round. You guys will get initiative. Decide if anybody's doing a spell or movement. Movement will be actually it'll be Sister Sarah will be moving up at this time, but she will be able to make an attack as she engages with the Rutledge from uphill from him. All right.
Yep.
So, as George hears,
yes.
George hears, the fighting between Rutledge and Lauren. Kind of looks over his shoulders and sees Lauren engaged with him, and a woman running down the hill with a mace.
Yes.
And decides that perhaps he should stand his ground because he has allies. And he's going to turn back around and move up and draw his sword and move up into melee range. I don't know if that's my whole action, but that's what I'm doing.
All right. Yeah, we'll say you get there the next round. Is there? I mean, that's a. I'm not really up on what bards and OSE can do at this level. I don't know.
I can play music and enchant people, and that's really about it.
That's about it.
I can use one-handed swords, and I have chainmail. That's the best armor I can wear.
Oh, okay. All right. So you don't bolster morale or anything like that?
Nope, not yet. Nope,
not yet? Okay.
Cast spells.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
One day. Well,
so what we'll have then is I'm going to let Lauren go first and then Sister Sarah because she'll be at the end of her movement round, okay?
Sure.
All right. So go ahead, Lauren.
So, as this brute swings at George and misses horribly, Lauren sees an opening, slices down to Finn.
Are you breaking up?
No.
No, okay.
Hey, there you go. Take
nice.
That. Oh! Whoa.
Nope, that's not right.
Okay.
21. 21.
21.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Sorry.
All
wasn't.
right.
It's a 19. It's not a 20. So
It's a mighty. Well,
yeah.
we don't have crits in this game, but yeah.
Oh, damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll that. Sorry.
But great hit.
A long sword damage. 7 again.
7. Oh wow, you're really putting it to him.
And he's still up. Wonderful.
He is still up. Well, you're swinging uphill. You know.
Lauren.
All right, Sister Sarah, you're coming from uphill behind.
Yeah, I'm running down, shield and mace in hand, and just before I swing, I'll yell for the All Father, and swing at the back of him.
Okay.
Sister Sarah.
Sister Sarah, no modifier, so that's my roll. 16.
Wow. Okay.
Sarah? I think I know Sarah.
I think you've met Sarah. Yes.
Yeah.
I will. I because you got the high ground. Okay. Roll your damage twice and take the highest. Take the highest.
And take the highest.
Damage.
Take the highest.
So
yeah.
we'll just take the highest here. 3. Looks like 3.
3.
Yep.
Okay.
And
great.
so
that's it.
Driving my
What's
mace into the small of his back at full speed down the hill as I pass by, screaming, for the All Father.
Okay. You slam into him, and I'm going to say that he's going to make a strength check to see if he can withstand that downward attack upon him.
Okay.
He rolls underneath his strength. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
stands his ground like a tree trunk.
Like a tree trunk.
All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. And then, who does he attack? Let's see.
Any signs of wear and tear on him at all?
Oh yeah, he's
Bleeding profusely.
bleeding from
His innards are hanging on the end of your sword, Lauren.
two grievous wounds. Two grievous wounds to his trunk, but he's still standing. Okay.
Can I participate as far as
Yes. Yes.
let off? Because I was saying last one. I think it's still inside of this round. Whenever I get the fire, right, like coming out of the tent.
You're gonna fire your.
Because the first, I mean, we're on the third round, right?
Yes,
we're in the middle of. Yeah, I'm saying this would be the third round for me because the first round I went in there.
Yeah.
Pilfered, and the second round put, and then I come out of it.
I'll go with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I pulled out of it to see that. And I see Sister Sarah running down there after the man. I almost say something like you, and then I see what's happening down there. I want to be on the right side of this, the living side. So I'll let one go. And I'm talking about an arrow.
Yes, I know. Yes. Thank you for clearing that up.
Thank
For
you.
the folks at home. All right.
Nice.
Okay, and that's actually a 16.
17.
I got a -1 on that.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
since I got my
That
dex
hits.
is
That
-1.
hits. That hits.
Sweet. Okay, and I believe that's a D6.
Yeah.
Damage.
It is. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
We'll take it. It's better than nothing.
Okay. All right.
Cushion.
It takes a nick out of his ear. Okay. Ow. Yes.
I hear it.
Now his other ear matches.
Yeah, you threaded that
With an
big
arrow a
earring
long time
hanging
ago.
out of his ear there.
That's right. Okay. He's got two people that are close to him. Let's see who he swings for. 1, 2 is Sister Sarah. 3, 4 is Lauren.
Yield.
4. Oh. The mighty two-handed sword with the ornate handle comes swinging around at you.
Nice.
Oh, okay. And I guess maybe because he has the higher ground, because he was swinging horizontally, you were able to duck under that quite deftly, Lauren.
Thanks.
All right. So this next round, we will have George will be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Sarah's there. Lauren's there. And Canavan, you are still at missile range if you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you will... no, that's within there. Okay. So we're just going to... You guys have initiative like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's stuff, he's always going to lose the initiative. Okay, so... All right. So go ahead as you will. Who wants to go first?
Let's go first.
Go ahead, David. You have been waylaying this
Missiles
guy.
go first, yeah.
Yeah, missiles. I'm
I will
sorry. It
continue.
does go
Yes,
missiles.
missiles go first, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll do
Missiles, spells, and then melee.
So I'll go again, I suppose. Here we go.
Oh, it
Oh,
rolls.
man. I hate that.
Yeah.
He goes wild, slams in the wax.
Shoots George between the eyes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was waiting on it.
Like, hit. I mean, no.
Right, hit.
As George stills himself to join the melee, takes an arrow betwixt the eyes.
Your arrow, sir.
Okay, all right. Well,
Message, sir.
Uh-oh.
what was
Okay.
worse, Dell missing or killing the getting the killing shot in? All right, let's see. Melee.
Okay, who's next?
All right. Bring him
He'll
down,
swing with
Lauren.
the 13. I don't think that'll do it though. I think I need like
13.
a 16 or
Actually, 13 does hit.
Oh, wow,
Oh.
nice.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Sweet.
Do anything more than
He's
a 5?
slow.
And a 5 doesn't. And a 5 doesn't, I guess.
No, a 5 doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
3. Oh, okay.
Off-bound.
Okay. That's Lauren. You have, again, put a little poke in him. And he's starting to look a little wobbly there. Still a little wobbly.
All right.
Is that him or me? Jeez.
He's a little wobbly.
So-
Okay.
George,
So that's George.
So George is charging forward and says, "Die, you ugly ruffian!" He's just charging with basically his
With a-
sword pointed out in front of him,
With a
almost
song
like a
in his
spear.
voice, right? A song in his.
Yeah.
Yes,
Soprano.
and they roll.
Oh. Any bonuses to that?
No.
Okay.
Close.
All right. Sister Sarah.
Sarah, after smacking him in the back, and is going to draw back and try yet again to break his spine
Ruffian.
Okay.
with this mace. Oh,
And if
off the 17. These dice,
Oh.
the dice in the
Oh
in roll 20, it just tease you and taunt you.
Okay, so he's got 3 opponents around him, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
And George called him a ruffian, so I mean,
oh, okay, we'll give extra weight to that then, right?
he's name calling. George
Oh
is
my
name calling.
gosh. Name calling. Oh gosh, feelings get hurt so easy.
Taunting
Okay,
him like
1, 2 is Sister Sarah. 3, 4 is Lauren, and 5, 6 is George.
At me.
1, 2,
What's that?
Sister Sarah.
Oh.
Oh, so
At the clergy.
Rutledge,
Have no honor.
Wings.
My AC
two for one
is.
person.
What is your
You
AC?
need a let's see here, armor class 5 with a shield, so armor class is 4. So you need a 15 and up.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
15 or up. Okay,
Yep.
so let's
good.
see.
Better
He's got a +3 altogether here. So he swings around wildly, blindly, because he doesn't see you, right? So he's just like madly swinging around and back uphill because you're behind him.
Oh, wow.
3.
Takes that two-headed sword on her shield with a ring.
Oh, yeah. So no hit.
Oh,
No hit.
And remember, we are using shields will be sundered.
Right.
Okay, always remember that. Okay, so it clangs off your shield.
Mm-hmm.
And he is almost thrown off his balance by that. He is looking very, very wobbly at this point.
Oh, I did have a shield, but it was taken from like that. My sword, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot about that.
All right. So next round, I want you. I know you guys are going to have. You're going to go first before he does, but I want somebody to roll initiative for the group. Anyways,
All right, here we go. 5.
5, and he rolls 3. All right. So you guys will get to go first. Cannabin, if you're gonna, yeah,
I'm not knocking another arrow.
knocking another arrow. All right, so you can do that.
Oh man,
2. Okay.
Good thing arrows are cheap in old school.
Where are these arrows coming from? They're falling from the sky.
I don't know.
Who's firing these arrows off?
Who's
into
throwing
the west?
arrows? Worse than me.
It's a good thing you didn't roll 1.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's coming. He's getting lower and lower.
Yeah. All right, so
nothing was in high. Yeah,
so who wants to go next?
I'll go and get it out of the way. What happened?
once the wax hits the fan.
The attitude, Lauren.
Oh.
Did it roll? Oh, it didn't go through yet. Hang on.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
right.
There you go.
13.
There you go.
Then
All right. 13
Nice.
damage.
whoa.
Oh,
Found the weak spot.
did you ever? So tell me,
Underbelly.
how did that end?
Oh, okay. So as
Yes.
he whipped his two-handed and cleaver around wildly, and it clanged off of Sister Sarah's shield that she raised most expertly, I must say.
Only blessed with the All Father's guidance.
Of course.
She's a cleric of Asgrim, eh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With the impact kind of throwing his balance off a little bit, Lauren saw yet another opportunity. Up through underneath the armpit he goes with his word.
Okay. All right. So that puts an
damaging.
end to Crutledge, who his large hulking body tumbles downhill towards you and George.
Okay.
All right. Both of you make a save.
I was worried you were going to do that.
Make a save versus Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath, okay.
Dragon Breath.
Attack.
To
Gravity.
evade this.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
George.
Uh-oh.
Not me.
Oh, no. Okay. So, Lauren, he tumbles right over you, and you and him just tumble over and over downhill into the water.
Oh, man.
Where he lands on top of you, and you will take 1 point damage. All right.
Nice.
And as you come back up out of the water, you hear a high-pitched voice uphill go, "Enough! Enough of this, my friends! How disappointing." And you look uphill, and you see a dark-skinned man with white hair standing with two hooded figures up on the rise above you. Now, I guess I'm just... it's Jacotus, okay? So if you look at his picture under the NPCs, you will see him. All right?
Yeah.
And he's standing there with two characters. And if we look at I mean, he's probably, they're standing up near that copse of trees. So they would have been very close to Canavan, right?
Okay.
When they approached the situation. And in all the excitement, Canavan wasn't aware of them, but the three of them are standing there, all right? And the one figure throws back her hood, and let me see. I'm gonna just let me just do one of these here. Okay. Oh, actually, I'll if you'll just give me a moment here. Where is she? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not here. Just give me a moment. Hey. What am I doing here? Hold on. I'm having a moment. Okay, I gotta put you guys.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Congratulations.
We should get Hill Giant XPs for killing that guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so there's that.
Oh, okay.
There she comes.
Hey, that's her.
Do you see her?
I don't think I
Hilda,
did.
Yeah. She was up
Hilda,
on the screen there briefly.
Oh, you see her. So if I do that, she shows up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Hilda.
she puts back her hood, and you see this red-headed female warrior. And the other gentleman puts back his hood, and you see this guy.
Oh, my Lord.
All right?
Gregor. Oh, that bastard.
That's one arm. He's got two arms. That's one
All right.
Gregor. All right.
And they're looking downhill at you, and Gregor's holding a satchel over his shoulder. There's some sort of movement in the satchel. All right, and you can see that the satchel's wet.
Okay.
All right, and Jacotus says, "We have had enough violence for one day, my friends. It's most unfortunate you have relieved me of a valuable companion, but perhaps you can help me in my endeavors," it says. Come. Into the tent. We shall discuss.
So
Sarah,
George
go
is
ahead,
going.
George.
George is going to help Lauren out of the water,
Right.
and
I'm much obliged.
hey, thank you for your bravery, my friend. That may have been the last thing I may have seen may have been that ugly brute if it hadn't been for you.
Well, now you have a tale to tell.
I will sing a song of this day.
And
Come, let's see what this white-haired man has to say.
as Lauren gets up and shakes the water out of his eyes, he introduces George to Sarah, Sister Sarah, and gives her a short bow.
She nods, putting away her mace and shield, and then looks up at the white-haired man and says, "I will not truck any conversation with evildoers."
Evil doers? Ah, I am no evil doer, holy woman. I am your salvation. Come, follow me.
Oh, my salvation belongs to Asgrim and Asgrim only.
And he almost steps into the tent, and then he kind of leans back out of the tent with the chagrined look on his face and goes, "So you think?" And he continues into the tent.
And I guess we're all stepping over the body.
Well, not quite. Not quite. I will take that. You said it was a really fancy two-handed sword, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking about Quinlan, but I see what you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Step over Quinlan's body.
Because his dead body's like right in
Well,
the
not there yet. Not there yet. Yeah, I want to take that trophy.
Okay. Yeah. So this sword,
Well won.
it's quite exquisite looking, and it has the handle, the hilt, and the crossbar have a dragon motif in them. All right.
Was it an actual two-handed, or is it more of a bastard?
No, it's a two-handed.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine.
Mhm.
We can
He's going last.
go.
A
Yeah,
fine
it's-
sword like that needs a fine name.
Can you?
I
I'm not sure. Can you guys see all three of these NPCs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're over,
Yeah,
for me. They're on top of each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Just
can
drag.
load up.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you guys
I can
move
see
them?
them off. I move them around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move them. Okay. All right.
It's just like we went in and opened the window, like opened the picture ourselves.
Okay.
from the
Okay. That's
handout.
cool. Okay. I didn't know that worked like that. Okay. That's cool. All right. So the other two, Hilda and Gregor, they kind of wait for you if you're going to go into the tent. They don't go in.
I don't know if I know Hilder.
Ah.
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I know Greg. I think I know the hunter.
Hold
though.
on.
Oh, yeah.
On. I'll-
Yeah, the tentacled arm hunter, Gregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah. I think
Just
Lauren
a
knows
minute here.
him,
Hold on.
but I don't know if she might have been before Lauren's.
Just give me a second, and I'm going to look at the spreadsheet.
I think she was.
In
I
the
think my
spreadsheet.
rogue.
Oh, I got multiple spreadsheets.
Right, my thief may have traveled. I don't know.
They got-
Is this
so-
is this spreadsheet like a cross section of every character that's met every other character?
it basically tells me who's been.
It looks like a
Not
crime,
even
crime
known.
scene headquarters,
Yeah.
right? Where's,
Yeah. Okay. So.
It's
Okay.
like,
Lauren first appeared in session 20, which was Search for the Fallen. Wow.
Holy cow!
Wow.
How the hell has
know.
Lauren survived for 17
Yeah,
years?
right?
yeah.
Damn.
Freaking
But it doesn't say, and that was with Mud and Sarah. So Lauren, you know Sarah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, you know Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
but I don't think I know.
Lauren may
But-
know all of us, really.
I think that the question is whether, like, Who knows Gregor and who knows Hilda?
Rhaegor, most of anybody. Well, George probably not. Okay.
Oh, George doesn't know anybody.
Yeah.
No, you don't know anybody. Okay.
Yeah, nor my character.
Canavan wouldn't know anybody, but Lauren and Sarah would know of Gregor, and you would know. Yeah, you would know of Hilda too. Okay.
Do we know Hilda? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And now none of you were in the original adventure, which was way back in session 14.
Right.
Torque's log. That's where Torque, the troglodyte, named her Hilda Egglayer. He gave her that nickname because she was a female, right?
Right.
But she's been around Blackfish Bay as a hired sword.
Right, not as a cultist.
No,
yeah,
no. All this summer, she's been around. Like all these adventures have only since session 14 have only taken place since the first of the summer months. Okay.
Holy cow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to put this up sometime so you can see this.
Heck yeah.
It's kind of interesting. So yeah. So if you would have heard of her, you also would have all heard of Gregor. I think it was actually one of your characters, Malwish or somebody, pushed him down, so he got captured by the.
Yeah, that was my character.
That was your character, right? And he got pushed
I
down
to the ground and ran off.
That's right, and that's when he got attacked by the pixies, and he had one arm bitten off by the black dragon, and he was given a octopus arm in return for that, right? So, yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So, anyways, they are standing there near the opening to the tent. The Jacotus, the white-haired gentleman, has gone into the tent, fully expecting you to follow him in.
Sarah will stop at the edge of the tent. I may wait out here with the other hired people, but first I'll say, where was the man with the bow who went into the tent? And I'll reference what I saw from the land bridge, Cavan. Where's the other of you, the fourth one?
I'm standing over to the side. Doesn't seem like anybody noticed me. Sort of in the shadow, but I haven't moved. I was kind of shocked to see Jacotus and the two. I was interposed between y'all. Even you were close up fighting with your thing, but I was in between there, so I kind of just stood there watching all this go around. But I guess when you bring attention to me, I will step out more so into the light. And kind of just nod my head and stand there for a little bit.
Gives you a nod back and looks down at his companion who was not long for this place. And you said that basically, did you just strip the backpack off of him? He's still got his armor and stuff on. You just stripped the backpack.
Well, I had taken it out and kind of threw it to the side, so you'll see it at the base of my feet, thrown off about 5 foot. But I had set myself to launch the arrows, and I've got a bit of a withered hand. I'm like 98 pounds soaking wet. I've got leather armor on, and I'm an elf.
Did we see his actual demise? Do we know? Or I guess we can tell. He's headed.
Demise?
Quinlan's.
Yeah,
is that what
you
guys did? Yes.
We did. Okay. All right. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. When you look at me, though, I see you looking down, and I'll glance down and say, "Yes, the body is yonder." I saw it on the inside. I removed his baggage, but beware, there's something on the inside of a rock that I cannot topple. And then I'll quietly kind of step backwards while I'm looking at everybody, like looking for a way out if anybody charges me in a way,
All right.
But
I'll ask Sister Sarah if she could, please. I'll look down at the body.
Yeah, Sarah's going to drag the body out and do a little Asgrim ritual over the body as she buries it under rocks. She'll just gather up rocks and pile it on the body.
All right.
And
Is that what
George
you
is
said, Lauren? I didn't hear exactly what David asked, but that's what I was thinking.
That's more. That's more than you did
Okay.
way more than I thought you were going to do.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're starting to place rocks over Quinlan's body.
Yeah, I'll drag him out of the tent and over to
Right.
where it's, and I'll do an Asgrim ritual, and I'm not certain what that entails, but
It's whatever you want.
Yeah, and
You tell me.
may the All-Father take this poor soul who has been taken from this world in such a cruel way, and in the arms of the All-Father he shall be whole again. Amen. And then she'll begin to pile rocks upon him until he's fully covered.
While you're doing that, I kind of look at you curiously and venture a question to the other Lauren, like, why does she do that when it would be simpler to throw him in the wax?
I'll look at. What does Canavan look like, though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's like 98 pounds, soaking wet. He's got a withered hand. Like when he pulls
Is he
his
a
bow.
youngster? Is he older guy? Younger guy?
Yeah, he's middle aged. He's probably around the 30th, middle mark of the 30. But his hair is gone unkept. He's got it looks like markings on him. Physical like scars. His mouth is kind of turned to where he speaks out of the side of his mouth. You can tell some deformity is slightly there. So he's not very agile or mobile. But it looks like his arm, especially the one of them, is strengthened, is sinewy, like when he pulls his bow. So he's got a little bit of strength on him. And that's the shoulder. He leaned into the rock to try to topple it, when he mentioned that. But the rock doesn't topple, he says. So
I say the girl attempts to make his journey to the afterlife that much smoother. That's the least he deserves.
He looks at you curiously, like, and almost breathe afterlife. But you tell it's a foreign concept to him as he backs up. But he seems like he's not sociably, it's like he's got some charisma, but he's not used to being around a lot of people, in a social setting. Anyway.
I whispered to George yet another topic for your book of... would it be considered ode to the dead?
Right.
I think of the exact. Yeah, Requiem. Yeah.
So George is not paying attention. He kind of waves his hand. He looks down at Quinlan's body when Sarah drags it away, but his attention is drawn to Hilda. And he approaches her and says,
"He's got other things on his mind."
Are all women out here as fascinating as you? He tries to take in her large physique.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Good luck.
Oh, okay, all right.
I am but a servant of Asgrim. Of course I'm not. We're not all like me. No. You were talking to me. Sarah goes back to piling her rocks, blushing. She realizes you weren't speaking to her.
Okay, all right. I'll make a reaction check, and we'll.
That's funny.
We'll add your. What's your charisma bonus?
Plus. I think it'd be +1. It's 15, or is that +2?
That's +1.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. All right. What happened there? 6. Yeah, she's kind of not too interested. She's not, turning you aside, but she's not
repulsed.
She's not repulsed.
Knock your teeth out.
Kind of got that look like, talk to me later when I'm not so busy.
She's playing hard to get. So.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then you hear this voice from within the tent go, "I'm waiting."
Oh, is he usually this impatient?
She just rolls her eyes.
Well, maybe we can get information about what's the name of it, Todd?
The what?
The tower, the
Stoney Lonesome.
Stoney Lonesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. What about it?
No, I was saying, us talking, maybe we can also get some what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. Yes. So you're going to go in and talk to him, or are you going to
Yes.
Yeah.
attack these people? I don't know, or are you going to walk away
No.
from this whole thing?
Let's see what this madman's talking about, I guess, first.
All right. Okay. So you walk into the tent, and he's sitting there on the table. It's got various glass vials and items upon it, and he's smoking a pipe and has his legs crossed kind of daintily, you know. And he says, and he's not even looking at you, the three of you, the four of you. He's like, I am in need of some further assistance since there is an opening in my organization as of today. I was wondering if any of you would be interested, since you so deftly handled Cutledge here. Obviously, he was not up to the task. Maybe you would like to assist me in my research.
What is the
Lauren kind of?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I was like,
I
your
was just
question was
gonna
going
say-
to be better than mine.
I was gonna say, what is the exact nature of this organization that you have to acquire such brutish killers?
Names are not important at this time, my friend, but we do not always use such brutish agents in our endeavors. We sometimes use ones that are, and he looks over at Sister Sarah, more of a holy nature, more varied in their capabilities than just brute force. But I would be interested in your assistance.
And what can a servant of Asgrim do for you? What is it you need from servants of Asgrim?
We, as long as you are not a servant of Thraxis, you are welcome in this circle of friends, my friend.
Mm.
Yes. The wax approaches from the north, and all eyes turn towards the dragon god. But the dragon god is not the only salvation of the people. You may have noticed that the wax does not approach this mount. Have you not noticed?
Stoney Lonesome, you mean?
Aye, yes, this very, very tower. But it is not the tower that keeps the wax at bay. It is this very stone here, standing before you, brought from the depths of the Lake of Talons.
Hey, Todd, being
Yeah.
from since George is from Joth,
Yeah.
would he have any knowledge of who the enemies of Thraxis might be? Because that's basically the main religion in Joth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're
Yes, it is.
keeping
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
wax away.
All other. So in Joth, pretty much all other religions are outlawed. Okay, some are tolerated, right? But there's no real outright enemy that anyone's ever heard of. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, this is, it's just these other little religions are just kind of, jockeying for a place, but you've never heard of anybody being so blasphemous as to try and, oppose the will of Thraxis. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, so he's asking you to join him in protecting this region from the wax, but without the assistance and the extortion of the dragon god.
To what end? What is your goal?
Goal is to break the yoke of Thraxis and the grip he has upon the people of this land.
And the wax is from Thraxis.
He smiles and and says, "That I am not sure of, but it does seem to facilitate the dragon god's extortion of the people." Aye. But
She'll take a knee and she'll vow. I will indeed help this endeavor if it will bring down Thraxus and end this encroachment of wax. You have my base.
I assure you it will do both. And as for the rest of you?
I'm concerned about your true motives here. You said that you've placed this stone in the ground that you harvested from the lake out there. Is that correct?
Aye, that is correct.
And how did you come to know that this stone would hold back the wax?
Yes. I have a friend who's from a community far to the east called Ravenscliff, who is coming to assist me in the coming weeks. And he has given me word that there is indeed a way, a means to keep the wax at bay that does not involve the dragon god. And I have experimented and determined that he is indeed telling the truth. And this is just a small experiment that I have carried out this summer. And I have discovered that, yes, there is indeed a way to hold back the wax without having the assistance of the dragon god. But we must do more research. And we must take control of the tower itself, which right at the moment is being held by a pesky band of goblins who have taken it as their own. That's why we have not been making our abode there. And that will be the first task that we must do. If you will assist me with this, then it will help with our endeavor. And in the meantime, I will...
Mercenaries.
Yes? What's that? What's that?
What of them? What of the other two mercenaries that you have at your beck and call that wait outside?
They have been on a mission for myself lately, recovering a tool that I need to continue my research. Gregor, Hilda, please attend. And the two of them walk into the tent. And he looks at them and he says to Gregor, "Have you retrieved that which you were sent to recover?" And he just kind of nods solemnly. And he reaches into his bag and he pulls out Hootie.
Oh, I knew it.
And that's where we're stopped for tonight.
Fortunately, Quinlan was not alive to see such a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Actually, I forgot about it that quick. That had on me.
So Sarah has pledged her aid and mace, but we don't know yet with Lauren and George.
No, we don't. Exactly.
Canvin.
Yeah, well, Kenavin, just to say that because there's moments when I wanted to jump in.
Sorry.
Because it's whack. No, I mean, as far as just saying that he would, because it had to be something to compel him to do that. So he after, like, he produces Hooties while he's doing it, he'll step forward and say, "I do not know what my sword," and he'll hold that, touch it, or my bow can do to help in this venture, but they are yours as long as we remove the wax from the land, because it flooded his home.
Yeah,
basically ate up and drove him out. So anyway, as to his, he's homeless now. So anyway,
okay, so we've got so far. So we've got Sarah on board, and we don't need answers right now,
no.
Right? But that's kind of the fun of it. So we got Sarah on board, and we've got Canavan. All right. And that's about it for now. We don't know about the other two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I've got Lauren's got a reason for the Blackfish Bay side of things, but
Yep.
there's got to be something in it for Lauren's side of things too. So you got to take a little
Totally
deeper,
understand that. Yeah.
ask a few more
I think-
questions.
I think
Yeah.
George is going to be torn. I don't know. I'll have to see
Yeah.
how big of a
Well, that's
thought.
okay. It's good to be conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, just
Yeah.
just to clarify, Hootie is not the fish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hootie's the fish.
Hootie's
Hootie's the
the
puppy
fish.
fish. Yeah,
Okay.
a magical
I
blowfish.
didn't-
Right.
okay.
yeah.
I thought he was the dwarfish.
No, no,
Hootie and the dwarfish.
no. The dwarf fish are the dwarvish, the actual
dwarves.
band members who are dwarves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a play on the word, right? So, Hootie belonged to Weird, and then was somehow Jay Kotis wound up with him, and Weird and Quinlan
Rescued Hootie.
rescued him and brought them to Bricket Bottom, where Quinlan passed them off to the band.
I won't go over
I'm
long,
assuming
but
they're dead.
That's what I was gonna say.
The dwarf.
Oh.
Who knows?
what,
This
Oh,
is
I
like
don't know.
Leonard Skinner here in Blackfish Bay, man. They lost their band, It's
I was gonna tell John is Weird was in the first session of Joth in the city of Joth, so you may have known of him, may have bumped into him, but he worked in the underground areas where the water would flow, and since a child or whatever, but he, as a pet, he picked up the fish and dabbled with magic, so he put a preventative coating on the fish so he could take it out, and basically put the reeds
and
Put
at
the
some
reeds
point
in the
decided to
hole.
blow on it.
put the reeds in the holes. But I had these limericks lined up for the spells I would cast.
Spells. Awesome.
And played the bagpipe, loud or whatever, and it was like basically a play on Fat Bastard from Austin Powers, which he looks just like. But the guy that y'all just took out, that Lauren primarily took out, was the guy that took out Weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow!
Phil Weir.
Okay.
Yeah, and Quinlan snuck away with Hootie in his backpack, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's
All right.
crazy.
So-
It is.
Yeah.
So at
Yeah.
this point, it's going to be very obvious that George is making up this whole thing about being a member of the band because he thought Hootie was an actual person.
That's pretty good though.
Wow.
That's good.
And Weird, that whole thing with Weird, that happened like in April.
Wow.
That long ago. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Because I
Yeah.
think that was just Dell and I that night, right?
It was just you two.
That's
yeah.
why I made a
yeah.
new character,
Yeah.
right? Thief. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put this spreadsheet up in the share. You guys
Yeah,
see
Steve's
breakdown of
do
all
too
this.
well for some reason, Jason.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm sorry. I'm getting
The
close
thieves
to
don't do
David's.
too well.
No, gosh, no. I'm getting close to David, I think, in the number of lost characters. I may have the most. We need to.
Yeah, we
I mean,
need to,
I've
I
had-
need to do
I've- yeah.
stats
The,
for that.
the
eh? Yeah.
fastest one was when the spider came and
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
just started walking and dropped.
Little-
There he goes. Roll up something
I
else.
have lost many characters in the first 10 minutes of sessions. Yes.
You may have the record for that. Yes.
Yeah.
You may have.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
Dell
why I
just
had
avoids
another-
it by waiting till introduce
After 10
halfway
minutes in that safe zone, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
This seems like a good spot for me to step in.
This is Act 2,
That's
Scene
funny.
4, new characters. Yeah, right.
All right. So, what should we call this session? What
Oh,
should we
good
call
question.
this? Yeah, we usually have a name for them.
Uh,
Last one was called Tripping Beavers.
I don't know. What should we call this?
Well, you guys think about it. Think
Yeah,
about it.
let's think about
Something,
that.
you know.
Geez, I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, doesn't it? Yeah, we don't have that answer right now.
About Holy Giants.
Yeah.
He has a lot of holes in him from.
Holy with
All
the
right.
Right.
WH.
Right. Oh, how the
Yeah.
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. We'll have to
Wax
think about
on,
it.
wax on, wax off.
There you go. Wax on, wax off.
Wax on.
Actually, you might want to save that one for when we cure the wax.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta
No,
go
I love
Holy
that. I love
Giants.
that assumption that we're gonna cure the wax.
Right.
Holy
You
Giants.
are an optimist, aren't you, John?
All right.
Outstanding,
Well-
Todd. Thank you. That was
Yeah.
Thanks, you
It
guys.
was good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Much
Good.
needed.
We
Yes.
enjoyed it. It was a good laugh tonight. So good.
Awesome. Well, get well,
All right.
Todd. And
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'll
that's the idea.
I'll see you about Monday nights, gentlemen. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
All
Yeah,
right, yep.
same here.
Great to have you on board. Yep.
All right.
Super.
All right.
Great playing with
Okay,
you
good
guys.
night, folks.
Guys.
All right.
Okay.
Night, fellas.
Bye-bye.
All right.